hurry today.
I mean, those are quick. Sweet release. It should have been called quick release. Quick should be called quick release. Actually, quick release would have made sense because quick release is a term, and it was quick.
Okay. Well, we'll talk. We have to consult with the higher ups. Next topic.
Moving along to monthly, free, and fun. All right, PlayStation 4.
Yeah, let's start with PS4. Go ahead.
All right. So this month for Spooktober. Ooh, spoopy. Ooh.
It's a spoopy time. You're really freaking me out. Can you stop? You're really freaking me out.
Brandon does that a lot.
He did it on the phone earlier.
Yeah, he's fucking weird. Okay, so Friday the 13th, obviously a game that's themed for Halloween. And then the next one's even more themed for Halloween, Laser League.
I don't think that's even more themed for Halloween. I think Friday the 13th is...
It's fucking relative to somebody's personal opinion, asshole.
Are you sure?
No, I'm never sure of anything I say.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Laser League? It says it's a futuristic sports game by the creators of All the Only. Anyway.
It's like an indie arena shooter or something, I think.
It's free, so I guess I'll play it.
So on PS3, a Master Reboot and The Bridge. I don't know if you can weigh in on what those are at all, but...
Yeah. Master Reboot is the HD remix version of the game Reboot, which is based off the series of the same name.
Nice. Gives us no insight into what the games actually are.
It's also not based off of the fucking Reboot show. Are you serious? Although they are remaking.
I remember the show Reboot, and I heard something's coming from that.
Yeah, but they're doing like a live action one. I have no fucking clue. This is not based off that.
Yeah.
So I lied. I lied completely. But it's developed and published by Wales Interactive.
Okay. Great.
The Bridge. This is a game about. Jeff Bridges has a brother as well.
You're fucking.
The Bridge is an indie game designed by Ty Taylor. It has various levels, the goal of which is the main character to exit the fucking door. So he's just trying to get out of the room.
Great. Sounds fucking exciting. Vita, the dead system that they said last week or 2 weeks ago is not going to be developed for anymore, is getting 2 more games. Rocket Birds and 2064 Read-Only Memories. That's the name of the game. 2064 Read-Only Memories.
I want to know what the fuck that game is. That says that game is a cyberpunk adventure game developed by Midboss, and wow, it's like a cyberpunk fucking old school. Actually, that looks badass.
It looks like Xbox Games with Gold has a decent lineup this week. So, Overcooked, or this month, sorry. Overcooked is a game I don't think we even really talked about Overcooked before, but it's
I know about it, and on Switch it would be a lot of fun if you and I played it while I'm there.
Yeah, well. So Overcooked 2 just came out, and that does have online capability. I think the only reason we haven't played Overcooked 1 is because there's no online. I do have it on PC, though, so we can play when you come. These games are kind of like party games. I think they're 4 players, and the premise is it's 2-on-2 or probably 1-on-1. I don't know. You probably even do 4 or 1-on, like 4 people, all free-for-all, whatever. And you're in the kitchen building soups and burgers and things, and you have to cut up the ingredients and stuff. It's simpler than it sounds, but it's also way more hectic than it sounds. Next game on that list is Victor Vran. Do you know anything about this?
I have no fucking clue. I thought you said it was Victory Van, and I was like...
Victor Vran. V-R-A-N.
Oh, shit, this is a fucking... Vran. It looks like very dark. Action role-playing game. It looks like it's third person. It's not much on it, I can tell.
After that, Stuntman Ignition. If you've ever played Stuntman, it's a driving game where you have to complete stunts. And I'm assuming the last time I played a Stuntman game, you're basically supposed to be like driving for a film, like for a movie or something, and doing like the action scenes.
Last but not least on this, we have Hitman Blood Money. This is not the newest Hitman game. This is a couple years ago. It was for 360. I think it was the one that came out. Oh shit! This came out a while ago. It was 2006. This is not the one I was thinking of. All right, but you know, it's well received. So
cool. On to the next topic. Royale Roundup. So this season 6 just started. We got to see the effects of the big purple cube that's been sliding around the map for the last month, which is kind of cool. You know, when they have those like long-term kind of things happening in Fortnite. Aside from the fact that, you know, people like to hate on Fortnite, but whatever. They do interesting things. It's fun. That's why we do
I told you,
Roundup.
I love their marketing. I think their marketing is amazing on there.
I think they do a great job. And of course, it's Epic. And whether or not people want to look at Fortnite as this like new trendy thing, like Epic has been around for a long time, and they've had their hands in some really respectable franchises.
Well, so what's new in Season 6?
So in Season 6, of course, as with every new season, there are a lot of changes to the map. Some parts of the map...
And we're still on the same map. Like, maybe end of the year, they'll actually have a whole new map. I know it changes, but I'm saying, like, they'll actually add a second map.
I mean, if you go back to Season 1, like, I think a lot of the map has changed by now. It might be a completely new map by now.
Okay, and which I can respect that, then, if that's the case.
Okay. So updates to the map. There are some areas of the map that have completely been scooped out of the earth and, like, are levitating now above the map. Like, big chunks.
Within a year, this whole planet's gone to shit.
They
fucking everything
have some
up.
crazy shit going on. That lake is purple. You can bounce off it now. There's like a desert. There's rifts all over the place that send you, like, you disappear and get shot up in the
that all
sky.
started in Season 5. So, like, that stuff, it still exists. Like, they've kept those things from Season 5. That's what you're saying.
Right. Like, everything's just kind of, like, piling up at this point. A couple of other cool things. They've added... I was watching a trailer, and there was, like, some dude was carrying, like, a dog on his back. Like, you have pets now, but they're in the form of what they call back bling, which are, like, these cosmetic items. I think they'll probably end up blowing up. People will buy a lot of that stuff, which is just so funny. That they make so much money on just cosmetics. Fortnite. It's insane. Something really funny happened for the Season 6 update. I think it was just one emote in general, or just one character model in general, in the females, is that the boobs were jiggling, and for Epic immediately wrote a statement that was like, "This is embarrassing. We're really sorry. We're working as fast as we can to take this out of the game." But everyone else is kind of like, "Okay, yeah, like maybe that is a little bit like weird." But, like, it's not new to gaming. I mean, there have been jiggling boobs in gaming since...
Fucking
like,
Dead or Alive, right? Had, like, tons of
1990s,
jiggling boobs.
Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive was, like, basically the whole marketing around Dead or Alive was, like, jiggly girls.
I'm watching the video on the boob jiggle.
You probably
It's weird. It looks awkward. It's not like a natural...
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
could
even
tell
look
it.
good anyway.
You could tell it was like they fucked up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like they'll take it out. No one's going to know the difference. I don't think at the end of the day that it really matters. And then one thing that was leaked that I don't have on the list here, one thing that was leaked this week is that they are going to do a Halloween event, which will add Halloween decorations to the maps and lots of Halloween cosmetic items. Well, I don't want to say lots of. There's going to be plenty, though, of Halloween cosmetic items. That's something to look forward to. So I think that wraps up the Royale Roundup. I think I nailed it. I don't think there's anything else to say about Fortnite.
That's right, you son of a bitch! You damn well better fucking know! Yeah, you did not fucking cover everything. Or we just can completely fucking miss the elephant in the room that's been talked about for the last goddamn week, because Ryan316 says PlayStation just went crossplay.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they're doing crossplay beta, starting with Fortnite. It started, when they announced it, they're like, we're doing it today. That's great. I feel like Sony's actually listening because they realize that consumers are getting real fucking pissed at them. Yeah. And the potential, if they actually go through with this, the potential is limitless. And it's what gamers have been asking for fucking years. They were the one holdout. It's a big fucking deal.
I agree. Okay, let's quickly go through like how this could pan out. I'm sorry I'm so nasally still. I'm still sick. It's crazy. So I think
we didn't ask.
Most people's brains immediately go to Minecraft and Rocket League being next in line, right?
Right.
So what beyond that? Do you think we're going to start seeing crossplay on Street Fighter? Do you think we're going to start seeing crossplay on Call of Duty? Like, where do you think the buck stops with this?
The buck stops here because you can get a McDouble for $1 at McDonald's.
Okay, wait, that's.
Is that not what we're talking about?
No, it's not.
We're talking about Fortnite.
We're talking about crossplay. Yes, Fortnite is the first game that will now be crossplay between PlayStation.
Didn't they also
Switch,
announce that they're going to do crossplay with Mario Odyssey as well?
They did not, and maybe we should stay on topic.
Okay.
So
okay. Hey, you got a big fucking job now. You make money. You think you can just run the whole fucking thing.
We make no money on this show.
You're right. You're correct. You're right.
That I tell you about.
It's you got jokes. You got jokes. Okay, seriously, going back, I think that there's a lot that could happen. Obviously, Rocket League, Minecraft should be happening within the year. I would think within a year from now.
So, what do you see happening next?
Well, definitely those two games in regards to Rocket League, Minecraft. But man, if they do something like fucking, Bethesda said they want to do it. If they do Fallout,
like Fallout 76,
76.
Because you bought it for Xbox, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought it for Xbox. If you're able to play it with me on your PlayStation, that would be fucking huge. That would be.
Yeah, I would actually buy. I
wonder if they won't announce something that big though until like next E3 for a crossover. I thought they're just testing the waters right now, and people will know if they're just pandering to consumers for this one game. Because now that they did it, they're gonna be like, okay, why can't you do it for all games?
I think we're
on the cusp. We're on the cusp. In the next 10 years, I think that any game that comes out, we can play crossplay.
But then at that point,
you're still going to have exclusives. That's fine.
You're right. I mean, is that what it comes down to, though? I mean,
yeah, it'll come down to exclusives, which is what it is. And then maybe, that's pretty much what it is now too.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like we both have Overwatch, but like you have it on Xbox, I have it on PS4. Neither of us is going to buy it for the other console. I mean, I don't have an Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. So, but if we are able to play it, then at least. The PlayStation's getting used, and then maybe if they have DLC that came out for that game we hadn't played in a long time, we'll fucking buy DLC. There's a lot marketing-wise to get people to
for
do.
Example, No Drugs Dave Pleasure Cruise.
I'm sorry, what did you just call him?
Wait, he only has Xbox, and so
no, I know.
Maybe,
you know why? He was going to buy a PlayStation, spent the rest on fucking acid.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling the truth.
You're right. You're right. And I don't know if you're right. No, I don't think you're right. I'm sorry.
I am right. And when you're right, you're right. And when you're wrong, you ain't right.
Okay. Are we done? All right, we're done with that. We're done with Royale Roundup. We're going to close out with the Nintendo Switch NES Virtual Console, whatever you want to call it.
Virtual Boy.
No, that was already a console and it failed.
Virtual Boy.
I really wanted the Virtual Boy, by the way, when that came out. I was like obsessed with having it.
I wanted a Virtual Girl. Ha! Ba-dum!
Wow. I thought you said you paid monthly for one of those. So they released 20 NES games with the new Nintendo Online service. That is awesome. It's huge. It's so fun. You and I had a lot of fun. It's great. But then they also said we're going to release 3 games per month. So by the end of the year, we will have 29 games on the NES online library. However, they didn't mention what those games would be. No one's talking about what those games are. And I happened to catch Nintendo posted a video just talking about Nintendo Online. There was a 2-second spot where they showed all 9 games. So you and I initially thought like, oh man, this lineup is like not what we were hoping for. In fact,
yes, yeah. Originally, you and I were both like, that's a shitty lineup.
But then I ended up going ahead and looking at some playthroughs and stuff for all of the games except Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden's one of them. I've played Ninja Gaiden enough.
I like Ninja Gaiden. No. I'm actually very, very excited about that.
Yeah. There's also a Batman game that was like exactly like Ninja Gaiden back in the day that I used to play. That was good too. So Solomon's Key was the first one on the list. I think that's going to be then an October release. So Solomon's Key is a platformer. Interestingly enough, a platformer just came out where you can create platforms that you can then jump on. You can do exactly that in this.
This game had create your own fucking levels